to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I am checking out the one and only Robert Johnson, Crossroads. Yeah, that's happening right now, today. This has been a long time coming. I somewhat discovered the lure of Robert Johnson from doing a reaction video on this channel to the 27 Club, which was surprising to me. I had never heard of that before. Kurt Cobain, what's my homegirl who sang Valerie? Why can't I think of her name? What the heck is going on with me? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She did the Rehab song, Valerie, Back in Black. I don't know why I can't remember. Amy Winehouse. Whoa. Creatine's kicking in, huh? Anyways. But he was on this list, and I was like, who is this? And it talked about a folklore. Now, I believe he's a blues singer, and that's what I'm hearing here at the beginning. I'm not sure what time period. I thought, if I remember from the reaction I did, he might have been from the 30s. But there's like this mystery or legend where people were like, oh, he sold his soul to the devil to have this skill of playing at the level he played for this time. He was ahead of his time as a player from what I understand. I could be incorrect. Help me clear that up, you know? But yeah, I'm here to find something out a little bit myself because I've never heard this brother play before. Never heard this song. And it sounds like, it just sounds dated. I like it. Just, you know, like I'm in a time capsule right now. Anyways, you guys are here for a first time reaction to Robert Johnson. Yeah, Crossroads. Let's get it.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I have another channel, some other channels. I have a family travel vlog channel, a commentary channel, Pegasus versus the World. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here. If you want access to the reactions early, there is a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access, and I update it every day. There's a nice catalog in there so you can have some fun. Regardless, thank you so much for your support. And shout out to all the members on the channel, helping the dream work. Let's dive into this. Now, the stuff... You know, there's a lot of rock bands that I've discovered on here because, you know, I just didn't grow up listening to rock music. But I'm also uncovering that a lot of rock musicians were inspired by blues artists. So much that some would argue that there were things taken from blues artists and reused without giving the credit to where it belongs. That is neither here nor there. I don't know. That's what I've been told with certain groups, a couple of artists, etc. And it wouldn't surprise me, you know, the world is the world and people are the people. However, going this deep, because I think this is like, I think it's the 30s. This is going to be the 30s or 40s. But going this deep is going to be fun for me. Yeah, let's go. Anyways, Robert Johnson, Crossroads, and I don't know if he has a YouTube channel for me to tell you to check out. So what I'm going to say is look up, try to find his official YouTube channel, stream his music, whatever you can do to support it, because that's all I can do is try to get you over there. Reaction videos are not a substitute for the original content. We come here, we have conversations, commentary, we break it down. What are we hearing? Interpretations, different stuff. So it's not a substitute. But hey, let's see what this is about, man. This is kind of wild. this is extraordinary. This is so like seeing this picture on the screen and then listening to what I'm hearing. I'm going to pull up the lyrics so we can read it in depth. And what I'm hearing is like I'm at the crossroads. There's some type of fear because he's stuck. There's a vulnerability here. Obvious, there's raw authenticity just oozing out of this track. This is, before there were so many different music styles to pick from and cross-examine. Like right now in the era of 2025, you're seeing artists go back and like maybe infuse and create hybrid music from all of these things. But he is the genuine article, right? Like people from this era who, can push things forward. And I don't know, I just know the small blurb I read. I know nothing about this dude, but apparently he had a God-given talent to play that thing, man. That's what they saying in the 30s or 40s. I don't know, whenever it was. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, now don't think I like getting on here not doing research about the artist, but for the reaction to be authentic, sometimes you do the research and there's spoiler alerts everywhere. So like I like to, especially on a first-time reaction, I want to kind of just get my own interpretation. But I feel pain and anguish in his voice. That's where where I feel like there's a fear. You're trying to catch a ride, and then you got to think about the 30s, man. The racial relations in America were, bruh. Imagine that. Imagine that. I don't know. Let's pull up the lyrics and read the lyrics just a little bit. I think this will be good for us. Robert Johnson, Crossroad lyrics. Okay, I'm going to pull it up on Genius. Hold on. I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I went to the crossroad, fell down on my knees. Ask the Lord above, have mercy, save poor Bob, if you please. Standing at the crossroads, I tried to flag a ride. Standing at the crossroads, I tried to flag a ride. Didn't nobody seem to know me? Everybody pass me by. That's where we're at so far. That's what has been said so far. Let me double check, cross-reference. Looks like everybody passed me by. Yep. All right, let's keep going. I don't know, this kind of eerie. Please go crazy in the comments of the folklore of this brother. And like, it's like almost seems like he's an urban legend at some capacity, or there's, because that's how I heard of him, the 27 Club. And they say, I don't know why they're saying that. I don't know if it came from this song, but everyone's like, oh, he sold his soul to the devil to have this guitar playing skill. But I'm not here. I don't know what the hell that came from. Like maybe that's just the ops, man, the false narrative, because I don't hear that in this track at all, right? And the concept of the crossroads is this like bridge between this life and the next, right? But he could be talking like, I felt it more literal, and they're throwing pictures up trying to create the narrative with this video. That's why I try to look away from it. But listening to it, it doesn't sound like the spiritual crossroads, in my opinion. It sounds like, he's literally like hitchhiking almost, in a place that is unfamiliar to him at some capacity, or maybe there's some danger there. I don't know. But anyways, let's rock. This is Robert Johnson, Crossroad.
Going down, boy. Don't gonna catch me. Crossroad, baby, I believe I'm sinking down.
is this so eerie? Um, this concept of the crossroads, one literally being stuck at a crossroad hitchhiking, trying to get to the next place. The other one, figuratively, being stuck in life. I came to the fork in the road. Which way do I go? I'm at the crossroads. Which direction do I move in? The spiritual crossroads. This life to the next, guidance in the spiritual realm. I don't know. That's wild. Let's see if we got some. I want to get some chat GPT action. I kind of wish this was a live stream with you guys because this would have been. See, that's what sucks about copyright claims, dog. I can't live stream like that because they'll hit your page with strikes for live streaming and certain copyright claims popping up because I would love to just be talking with you guys about stuff like this. Anyways, let's see if we can get some verbiage back and forth. What would you say? Hello? Hello? Check, check. Hold on. Okay. What would you say the significance of the song Crossroad by Robert Johnson is when we're looking at it from a historical music standpoint? I don't know anything about him, and I just listened to Crossroad for the first time ever.
Like one of those cornerstone tracks that really shape the future of blues and rock. Even if you're just hearing it now, you're basically tapping into a piece of music history. In terms of significance, Johnson's work really influenced generations of musicians. It's often seen as one of the grandfathers of the Delta blues. His style of playing, his slide guitar work, and the emotion he put into his vocals basically became the blueprint for a lot of blues and later on rock musicians. If you're looking for some kind of obscure or not so mainstream facts to add flavor to your reaction, you can mention how Johnson was pretty obscure in his own lifetime. He wasn't a big name. He was more like a local legend. It was only after people like Eric Clapton and the Rolling Stones started digging up his recordings in the 1960s that he became this mythical figure. But yeah, he's kind of like this time-traveling legend who only got his due decades after he was gone, which just adds to the mystique. So definitely have fun with that angle in your reaction. It's blues history with a bit of a ghost story twist. And if you want to spin that into a title, you could definitely play up the whole Devil at the Crossroads vibe, or the idea that this is basically the blues song that birthed the whole mythology. It's got that legendary feel, so have a blast with it.
Did you guys hear that? So, okay, two things just happened at once. One, I got an incredible backstory about Robert Johnson, Crossroads, that I would need you to cross check and let me know if it's true. Did you see how ChatGPT, this is ChatGPT 5, started trying to think for me? Do you see how dangerous that is? It started telling me how to react to it and react to you guys and tell you what I'm thinking and da-da-da and hey, I'll make a title. What the is happening, you guys? That kind of scared me. Oh, I don't know if we can bring ChatGPT on like that, man. And see, that's the thing. I've asked ChatGPT questions before while I react, and I only ask specific questions because it'll spoil the day. It'll start, it just has too much info. That's scary. Did you see it? You heard it. You got to hear it with me. Bro, it tried to just curve my reaction. Nah, dog, we can't do that. That's the only thing we got left is our human experience, our human bond, our connection. That's all we got left, you guys. But I didn't know any of that. Right? That was pretty extreme, the information it gave me. Sheesh. Anyways, Robert Johnson, Crossroad. So he's definitely ahead of his time and didn't really get his dues until, isn't that wild? I bet, like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but this reaction, it seems like these obscure artists don't get the respect and flowers. I'm putting this one out. Let's read those last lyrics, though. Let's read those last lyrics that were just said. because of his voice and the pain. I see. I said that before Chat GPT. Remember, I said there's like a pain in his voice that I'm hearing. So I was on to something. I'm not crazy, but I feel weird, you guys. I feel like there's just all this stuff, like this whirlwind of shit happening. One, I'm reacting to someone who is a legend, but really didn't get his credit or due for the blues in the year 2025. And then I asked the computer Chat GPT, the artificial intelligence, and it's giving him its flowers before humans gave him his flowers. And I'm like, is this not eerie or weird or kind of like, it just seems odd. But then it broke it down in a way because I didn't know. But Eric Clapton knew. Anyways, let me read these lyrics and we'll ride off into the sunset. The sun going down, boy, dark going, catch me here. Ooh-wee, boy, dark going, catch me here. I haven't got no lovin', sweet woman, that love and feel my care. You can run, tell my friend, boy, Willie Brown. You can run, tell my friend, boy, Willie Brown. Lord, that I'm standing at the crossroad, babe, I believe I'm sinking down. Okay, I'm kind of switching it up now. I ain't trying to hear what Chat GPT was talking about, but I felt like the first verse was more literal, and the second verse kind of got like we're talking about that realm, like sinking down. I don't know. This is wild. And again, I have to also think about the history. It's getting dark. Sun going down, boy, dark going catch me here. Like when it gets dark, sounds like he's from the South. At that time period, I don't think you would probably want to be out in the streets. You want to be with your woman curled up, laid down in your crib or whatever, right? And I think this is crazy, dog. This is some next level. Wow. All right, you guys, this was fire. I enjoy discovering stuff like this live with you guys, even if it doesn't like take off on the channel. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's just about doing a little due diligence and having some fun with it. Seek and ye shall find. Seek and ye shall find. Robert Johnson, Crossroad, first time reaction. Let me know what I got, what I missed. I'll holla.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.